What is going on, guys? Welcome to my very first YouTube video where I'm going to be playing Illuvium Zero. Hopefully this is not a very long video. This is just going to be one of the first videos that I post and see how it goes. So what is Illuvium Zero? Illuvium Zero is one of the games on Illuvium, which is an industrial farming game where you can essentially, the goal is to produce fuel and get bio data to research blueprints, which in turn turn into NFTs. So yeah, that's basically what you're trying to do. The fuel will be used for another part of the Illuvium game that players will be buying. So it's essential to have your your plots optimized and ready to go for when they release that part of the game, because you want to be maximizing your plot of land, because these land plots are not cheap. They are very expensive. This is the lowest tier land plot that I have. It's in Halcyon C. You could see, where do we go? This is my plot of land, Halcyon C. It's a tier 1. You can go all the way up to tier 3. Tier 1s are about $600 right now. Tier 2s are like $2,000, and then tier 3s I think are like $4,000. I'm no expert on this game. I just recently purchased this probably like a month ago. It's really easy to level up. You level up really fast. Where I'm at right now, since it is January and this is the first blueprint drop that they're doing, I've been spending like about a week to get ready to start trying to get these blueprints. This is the last thing that I'm doing, I think. So essentially what I needed to do to get the blueprints is what I had to build a 0-point transducer, a singularity scanner, and have my marketplace level 2. And it's kind of difficult to get the 0-point transducer and the singularity scanner on a newer plot of land, because you do need 1.2 million silicone, and then 1.1 million hydrogen, as well as the fuel you needed. And the fuel takes a while to produce, especially on a tier 1. Because I only have what is this? I have a Krypton gate. I have 1 that's a level 2, so I paid 200,000 carbon, and then for 24 hours, after 24 hours, then I will be rewarded with 2 Krypton. And then you have what do they call these? The converters. So these do passive generation, which is cool. It's very essential for a tier 1 land plot when you don't have a lot of the gates and like a lot of the mines. See, my plot of land has 2 mines and 1 gate. And there's 3 types of gates that you can have, and there's 3 types of like different types of mines that you could have. So to not be able to have one of those, but to be able to have converters is very good. So what are the going to the strategy of like kind of what I'm doing? It's probably not optimized at all. What I did is I built a lot of what do you call them? Power stations. Power stations, so that way I can make my efficiency on my miners and converters very high, because essentially it starts at 100. So like if you take this condenser plant, if you go to the info, its rewards are 14,000. if it's at 100%. If it is within the range, if you, I can't click on any because they're all, so like this one, if I click to move it, this grayed out area, if I move it towards into the area of another, what do you call it? Shoot, I'm losing my words. Another converter. If you put it in the area, both converters are going to lose efficiency. So it's very essential that if you want to maximize the output of these, if you want to use these at all, you need to keep them above 100%, because if it's below 100%, if it costs 100,000 to convert, and it's under 100%, I'm gonna get back less than 100,000. So what I'm basically doing is I'm keeping these above 100% and then keeping them running, because if this is at 137% and if it costs 100,000 to start it, that means I'm gonna have 37,000 in excess in basically like profit off of every single time that it accumulates, as well as you get the passive generation of these, which is really good too. So that's one of my next goals, is to start upgrading these higher once I'm just getting to the point where I have excess Krypton and Hyperion and silicone, because they generate very slow. So I'm trying to upgrade those as fast as I can. But I had to go through getting the blueprints because I really want to try out blueprints. I did hear something that if you have a tier 1, it's like further into the game, it's going to basically be impossible to do fuel and blueprints at the same time. But I'm not sure about that yet, because right now it seems like I do have a lot of space. So once I get this Nexus 6 to a Nexus 7, I'll be able to basically double the amount of structures that I can put on my plot. It'll go from 50 to 100, so that's kind of huge, because right now I'm maxed out, because when you take a power station and you place it next to something, it increases the efficiency. These are what is going to increase the efficiency. So basically I put them all next to my mines, and I spread these out accordingly, so they're the converters spread out accordingly so that they're not overlapping any other converters to diminish the return on their efficiency. So that's basically what I've been doing. Anything else I've been doing? Basically, there's just it's pretty structured to be able to like keep increasing your base, that you have to upgrade certain things like engineer workshop and your nexus. Quantum fabricant is also pretty important. So I'm really excited basically for the blueprints. In 13 hours I'll be able to see what comes out of this, because I have built everything I've needed so far. 0-point transducer, singularity scanner, and data bank. The only thing else that I think I need is materials lab. So I'll probably need that too, but I'm not gonna have enough Hyperion for probably another day, because I have a level 1, level 3, level 3. So I'm trying not to mine, get rid of like the natural structures in here. I know it is one of the goals right when you start, to get rid of one, and then you get rewards for that. So I'm probably going to need to upgrade the capacity every time I'm upgrading these, because it's probably going to start filling up pretty fast. Ooh, I got the airdrop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I know if you're not able to afford buying an actual plot of land, I'm not sure if they did or not, but they're going to open it up so that you can have a free version, which is just kind of like a mock play. Um, I'm not sure if they have it open yet, but basically I don't really know what the point of that would be unless you think this is like actually fun when you're not when you don't have a like a monetary incentive. I don't know how that would really be that much fun. But the blueprints will be really cool. Being able to sell back to players will be really cool. Basically just optimizing it and making sure like you keep these things keep it moving, you know, because some of these things take like 8 to 10 hours to build, and some things take 24 hours to convert. So it's good to be able to check in at least once a day and, you know, collect and see what's going on in here. So yeah, this is my first YouTube video. I'm just gonna see. I might play Cornucopias is another game that I've been playing. In terms of the blockchain, I'm not really sure what kind of videos I'll be making for YouTube, but I wanted to just test this out because whenever I'm looking for videos on Illuvium 0, or like anything, there's absolutely besides the few people that are heavily like invested in this game and like full-time like producing content for Illuvium, there's nobody else that's putting out videos in terms of how to play or how they're structuring their land or anything like that. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. Be my first subscriber. Yeah, I'm just gonna let this video go out on YouTube and see what happens. You guys have a great rest of your day, and goodbye.